Welcome to the Awfully Bad Movie Club. I'm Basement Boy.
This is Mr. Z.
Jason here.
After watching Magma, Volcanic Disaster, I had to cool off.
So, Magma, Volcanic Disaster.
We start off in Iceland at the dormant Tolsvatn volcano.
The movie starts out with a bang. Get it?
It's Magma City, Lava City, or Pyroclastic Flow City. Take your pick.
If only all the volcano stuff in the Volcano movie didn't blow.
I don't know if I'd recommend this movie for its graphics.
Every time a volcano erupts in this movie, it is unintentionally hilarious. It makes what should be tragic death scenes into a comedy. Good God.
But it is what it is, I guess. You know, this is the kind of things they have to do in these sci-fi movie, low-budget, D-list movie actor films.
And then we're introduced to this professor. I know that guy. I mean, not personally, but the actor. What's he doing in this movie?
The whole movie, I had trouble staying awake.
Mr. Taylor, welcome back.
Peter and his students, one of which is Amy Jo Johnson of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fame.
Pink Ranger.
She wants to come with him and his team to Iceland to explore this other volcano.
And I've spent time at volcanoes. My family had a reunion in Hawaii last year, and I spent the whole entire time at Mauna Kea, and my Aunt Grace was not very happy about that.
Nobody can fault you for a lack of enthusiasm.
I wish I got excited about volcanoes like that.
Volcanoes are blowing up, and they head to Iceland because that's where volcanoes are, and they want to check them out.
And then the Pink Ranger, she says,
So what is the deal with Dr. Shepard?
He's married. Separated. Guess she got tired of chasing him into smoldering holes in the ground.
I guess her hole wasn't hot enough.
And then all of a sudden, kablam! The volcano erupts.
This causes Professor Peter to round up the troops and run off to warn the CIA that there is an impending volcanic disaster that's going to kill everybody. Pollution has caused the Earth's core to expand.
Exodus is, however, the plan where all the volcanoes in the world get super active and start erupting all over the place.
It's gonna be a big deal.
Peter, tell me you're not here to sell us this Exodus crap again.
Dr. Kincaid has to be our villain. All he cares about is money over science. Does that sound like anybody in government that you know? So they go to Colombia and they go to these abandoned mines to try to figure out what's going on.
Our cast is down in some tunnels underground.
This isn't a tunnel, but rather
If it's a lava tube, why are there like bracing beams and electricity and lights everywhere?
2 more casualties. Killed by terrible CGI lava.
And it turns out they're right.
And kablam! Mount Fuji erupts.
The professor's old buddy, he just sits around and lets himself get melted. And it's sad. So then they hurry off to the president and they tell him about Exodus and that there's going to be no life left on Earth and the lava's coming out. And he says,
Now, what are we going to do about it?
We should re-elect Ward Pennington as president and not elected President Fletcher. I don't like this guy.
If they use nuclear warheads on torpedoes and shoot the torpedoes into the ocean floor, it can vent this volcanic magma lava stuff.
I feel some pressure right now.
What?
They're gonna nuke the ocean! They're gonna nuke it! What sense does that make?
But why in the world do they need to send Dr. Shepard and a couple of these college kids down into the submarines? It seems to serve no purpose to have them actually be in the submarines. And oh my god, the submarines.
May God bless us all.
And then Old Faithful erupts! Kablam! People are trapped in Yellowstone, and more people get swallowed up by the CGI lava. Or magma, or pyroclastic flow. Whatever you want to call it.
I was on the edge of my seat and I was freaking out.
Peter and his unpaid college students, interns, whatever they are, saved the world.
The eruption stopped! They saved the planet!
Curtis, this movie is...
This movie wasn't a flat-out turd. It had some pretty good acting, and good cinematography, and decent music.
But it really wasn't that hard to watch. I thought it was okay.
If you like disaster movies, if you like really terrible special effects, you'll probably have a great time with this movie.
I'd watch it again. I like those bad sci-fi channel movies. They're good. They're so good that they're bad. You understand? And they're so bad that they're good. I don't know what it is.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
It is I, Bartholomew Snicklefritz Tinklebottoms III. I call this movie a delightful picture, in spite of it being part of one of the most frustratingly formulaic and utterly predictable movie genres known as the disaster movie. Yes, let's talk about volcanoes, shall we? Okay. What is a volcano except for a well of pressure that builds and builds and builds until its container, whatever that may be, a mountain, a person, it just cracks. I'm done talking about the movie. The Awfully Bad Movie Club has been hijacked. Basement Boy, could you please show some moral decorum? Put on some clothes, okay? I may have lost my temper there. I get very fired up, very emotional when it comes to bad movies. I don't mean to insult or attack one's character. For the sake of our audiences, please, I beg of you, in the name of all that is decent, put on a pair of pants.
So this is what hell's like.
Put on some clothes.
Oh no, get rid of it. What? Oh, okay, I got it. Are you recording? No, it's
Yes,
off.
you are! It's got the green dot! It's got the red dot! Turn it off! Turn it off!